Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy who? Jimmy who?
I don't know who he is.
When Americans voted a peanut farmer from the Deep South into the White House, it was described as the closest they'd come to randomly picking a name out of the phone book. But after Vietnam and Watergate, they longed for honesty, and an outsider like Jimmy Carter, the quietly spoken ex-Georgia governor with the radiant smile, seemed like the man to deliver it.
We want to have faith again. We want to be proud again. We just want the truth again.
He grew up in segregated rural Georgia. Ambitious, he joined the Navy, serving in the elite nuclear submarine program. But after his father's sudden death, resigned and returned to run the family farm. Entering politics in the civil rights era, the wily Democrat and born-again Christian won a state Senate seat before becoming governor, partly by appeasing segregationists. But once elected, soon established himself as a politician with progressive values.
The time for racial discrimination is over.
From Georgia's governor,
My name is Jimmy Carter and I'm running for president.
he was the surprise Democrat candidate who vowed never to lie and who stunned pundits in winning the presidency with his centrist message and brilliant campaign.
I, Jimmy Carter, do solemnly swear
That I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the office of President of the United States.
the office of President of the United States.
There were successes, an historic peace deal between Israel and Egypt and an arms control treaty with the Soviet Union. But his time in office is better remembered for a series of major challenges, including inflation, a global energy crisis, war in Afghanistan and US hostages in Iran. The capture of American embassy staff in Tehran by revolutionaries and a failed rescue mission dominated the last year of the Carter administration and contributed hugely to his defeat.
The frustration that all Americans have felt, I think, has obviously been a negative political factor.
But it was his tireless work for humanity after his presidency, resulting in the 2002 Nobel Peace Prize, that defines his legacy. He set up the Carter Center to advance human rights, advocating his enduring belief that conflicts must be solved by mediation and cooperation. With his wife Rosalind, whom he married at the age of 21, he was a volunteer, helping the needy at home and abroad.
I've had a wonderful life. I've had thousands of friends, and I've had an exciting and adventurous and gratifying existence.
Right to the end, Jimmy Carter's unflagging efforts made a difference to millions.